Summer lovin', COVID, no thanks. This summer's COVID wave is the biggest we've seen in 2 years, and I've got the latest stats that will blow your mind. Remember those carefree summer days we used to have? Beach trips, barbecues, not a care in the world except maybe getting a wicked sunburn? Well, 2024's summer decided to throw us a curveball, and it's not the kind you want to catch. Yep, COVID-19 is back with a vengeance, crashing the party with its least favorite guest, a summer surge. But hey, before you ditch your swimsuit and retreat to your basement bunker, let's break down what's happening and what you need to know to stay safe and sane this season. Because knowledge is power, people, and we're all about empowering you to make the best decisions for yourself and your loved ones. Think of wastewater as the ultimate gossip. It knows what's going on before anyone else. Scientists have been keeping a close eye on what's swirling around in our sewers, and let's just say the news isn't pretty. Remember that spike in COVID cases back in the summer of 22? Well, according to the CDC, the amount of virus they're finding in wastewater right now is getting close to those levels. And get this, the surge is hitting us earlier this year, which isn't exactly the kind of early bird special we were hoping for. Why should you care about what's going down the drain? Because wastewater analysis gives us a heads up about potential outbreaks. It's like an early warning system, letting us know when we need to be extra careful. Remember how we thought we had this whole COVID thing on the ropes? Yeah, well, the virus had other plans. It went back to its evil lair, probably a bat cave somewhere, and cooked up some new and improved variants. These sneaky little buggers are like the escape artists of the virus world. They've figured out how to dodge our immune system's defenses, even if you've been vaccinated or had COVID before. Not cool, COVID, not cool. And like that annoying friend who shows up unannounced right when you're about to sit down to dinner, these new variants decided to make their grand entrance just as kids were heading back to school. Talk about bad timing. Counting cases. It's like herding cats with coughs. Figuring out exactly how many people have COVID right now is a bit like trying to herd cats tricky, to say the least. We're not testing as much as we used to, which makes it harder to get an accurate picture of what's really going on. That's why wastewater surveillance is so important. It's like a sneak peek into the overall health of a community, even if we don't know the exact number of people who are sick. Think of it this way. You might not be able to count every single ant in an anthill, but you know there's a whole lot of them in there based on the size of the mound. Wastewater analysis is kind of like that, but instead of ants, we're talking about viruses. The perfect storm. Why now? So why is this happening now? It's like all the worst-case scenarios decided to have a summer fling. Our immunity from vaccines and previous infections is waning, those pesky new variants are spreading like wildfire, and kids are back in those petri dishes known as classrooms. It's enough to make you want to scream into a pillow. Just make sure it's freshly washed. The good news is that experts are closely watching the situation, and they're hoping that we'll see a peak in cases soon. But until then, it's important to stay vigilant and take steps to protect ourselves and others. Shots, 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 and other good advice. All right, let's talk about what you can do to stay safe this summer and beyond. First things first, get vaccinated and boosted. The updated vaccines, which are specifically designed to target those pesky new variants, should be rolling out soon. In the meantime, channel your inner superhero and mask up, especially in crowded indoor settings. Think of it as your own personal force field against the virus. And if you do start feeling under the weather, don't try to be a hero. Stay home and get tested. There are effective treatments available, so the sooner you know what you're dealing with, the better. Remember, we're all in this together. By taking care of ourselves, we're also taking care of each other, and that's what Summer Lovin' is all about. Thanks for watching. Please keep tuned to our channel for more current news on health.